How to break your mic and tutorial to break your mic. Oh, let's go to 63rd.
Which girls he spotted longest, whose forms needed the most hands-on adjustment, how long he lingered by the girls' locker room entrance. Then I created a fake profile pretending to be Emma.
So now we're going to 63rd.
From her private Insta that only a few people followed, and made an account on WhatsApp with a new number. The story would be that Emma wanted private coaching, but needed to keep it secret from her parents. The hook was instant. I found his WhatsApp
Go!
and had Emma message him late at night.
Woo! Let's go to the other one.
Mentioning the real Emma would know. He responded within minutes.
Gio, what the fuck is happening?
Instagram. He sent back stretching videos, then pics of himself demonstrating, then just pics of himself. When Emma mentioned how his hands felt during that squat session, how she wanted more hands-on coaching, he lost all reason. 3 weeks in, she mentioned she just turned 17 last month, that her parents would kill her if they knew. He didn't care. The message
Hey, yo! Now come here, move. Okay, let's go. Let's. Woo! Woo! Goodbye. You like this, huh? It's good.
My gym teacher loves telling girls how perfect I was.
Stay there, Matthew.
Because my dad had destroyed his marriage in court. My dad was the lawyer who helped his ex-wife take everything in their divorce. So naturally, when I walked into his gym freshman year, 200 pounds and already sweating, he decided I'd be his personal punching bag for the next 4 years. At first, it was small things, the kind of cruelty you could almost convince yourself wasn't on purpose. During CPR training, he needed someone to behind his maneuver and pointed directly at me. He did this to me in front of everyone, wrapped his arms around my waist, but his hands held clasped together. After 2 tries, he said calmly, "Actually, let's have Emma come up instead for proper technique." He just wrapped his arms
You got your ass lacking. We got from 63rd. We're going up to 63rd. Woo! We're going to 63rd. Woo!
Meanwhile, he'd hover over the pretty girls, his hands lingering on their backs, arms, and hips while they giggled and
Oh my god, Sammy's in here with the free!
athletic ones who wore their yoga pants a size too small. During swim,
My name's Adam, and I just turned 20 last week. I didn't expect my birthday to become the day that pushed me to finally leave my parents' house for good. But I guess there's something poetic about realizing your worth right when the people closest to you try to strip it away. For as long as I can remember, I've been the responsible one in my family.
He announced everyone should wear whatever made them comfortable, but his eyes locked on me when he said it. The worst was when the scout came to watch Sarah and Carter gestured at me mid-jumping jack. Ignore her, he said. She just floats around for the grade. But the state says we have to include everybody. Spring fitness tests arrived, and he made me go first to get it over with. When I collapsed during the mile run, my legs giving out at the half mark, he stood over me shaking his head. This is what happens.
My name's Adam, and
I've beaten my girlfriend's brother at a game when I would normally let him win to prove a...
Or you walk down the aisle. I knew you'd never suspect it, because you always assume...
Merry Christmas.
This morning, it was deleted anyway. He'd somehow gotten past my new password. That's when I decided I tricked my in-laws into trying my food. For 3 years, my husband Danny's parents wouldn't touch anything I cooked because I'm Korean, and they didn't want to say that out loud. First time I brought kimchi jjigae to family dinner. His mom Janet pulled Danny aside and said her doctor told her no spicy food. And Dad Robert jumped in saying he was allergic to garlic. I heard them from the kitchen, and my stomach just dropped. Every meal after was the same. They'd eat Kay's garlic lasagna, and his brother Janet would smile tight and go, "Oh, you know my stomach." Danny said they felt awkward about the lie and had to stick with it. I made them bland bulgogi and japchae with no spice. They still wouldn't touch it. 2 months ago, I'm at lunch across town and see them through a Thai restaurant window absolutely destroying pad style covered in chilies. Robert was pouring extra garlic sauce on his plate, which I was watching. Then I went inside and asked the waiter about them. He said they come every
I peed my pants.
That's when something in me just snapped. We were hosting Thanksgiving, so I told everyone I was making Italian. Spent 2 days cooking Korean food and relabeling everything. LA galbi became braised short ribs and balsamic reduction. Kimchi fried rice became Mediterranean rice pilaf. Teosuki became spicy Italian rice cake. Janet loaded her plate with my galbi. She closed her eyes and went, "Oh my god, this is incredible." Robert went back for seconds of the kimchi rice. Until Janet got served. Until Robert said this was the best Thanksgiving he ever had. Then Janet started going on about how she wished she could eat Korean food. Janet knows short ribs are galbi. That rice and kimchi rice. Robert's face. 3 promises, then I waited. 48 hours of watching my phone, monitoring Vanessa's social media.
Sharper than I meant.
While my friends promised to keep my secrets, I was setting a trap to see who would break. Vanessa had been my nemesis since sophomore year of high school. Different friend groups, different worlds, but somehow she always knew my business. Every embarrassing moment, every private struggle, every vulnerability I shared in confidence eventually reached her ears, and she weaponized all of it. For months, I couldn't figure out the source. My secrets were sacred. I only shared them with my 3 closest friends, Sarah, Emily, and Jessica. We'd been inseparable since freshman year. Sleepovers, road trips, countless nights crying on each other's shoulders. One of them was betraying me. Confronting them directly would be pointless. They'd all deny it. The snake would burrow deeper. I needed proof. I remember reading about a technique called the canary trap. Intelligence agencies use it to catch leakers. You give different people slightly different versions of sensitive information. When the leak surfaces, the specific version reveals the source. I decided to set my own trap. I invited each friend for coffee individually over 3 consecutive days. 3 separate conversations, 3 different lies. Tuesday afternoon, I met Sarah at our favorite cafe. I waited until we were alone, then lowered my voice. I need to tell you something, but you have to promise not to tell anyone, not even Emily or Jessica. Sarah leaned in, eyes wide. Of course, you know you can trust me. I took a shaky breath. I'm pregnant. I just found out. I'm not ready to tell anyone else yet. Oh my god, I'm here for you. I swear on my life, this stays between us. Wednesday, I met Emily at a different coffee shop. Same setup, different line.
Oh, God, bitch.
Stay secret? Always, she said. My great aunt passed away. She left me a huge inheritance. I'm buying a luxury car next week, but I don't want anyone knowing about the That's amazing. Your secret is safe with me. Thursday, I sat with Jessica in her apartment. You have to swear you won't tell a soul. I swear, she said solemnly. I haven't told anyone because I'm still processing it. Jessica hugged me tight. I'll miss you so much, much, but I won't say a word until you're ready. 3 friends, 3 lies, 3 promises. Then I waited. 48 hours of watching my phone, monitoring Vanessa's social media, analyzing every interaction for signs. Saturday night, we all attended a mutual friend's birthday party. Vanessa was there, holding court in the corner with her usual crowd. I was getting a drink when she approached me, smug grin already in place. Hey, she said loudly enough for others to hear. Maybe you should switch to water tonight. Wouldn't want to hurt that baby. My blood ran cold. The baby. That was the lie I told only to Sarah. I turned slowly and found Sarah standing 10 feet away. Her face was pale. Her eyes were wide. She knew exactly what had just happened. I walked toward her.
¡Gracias, idiota! Llegas tarde. Ahora el martillo de la muerte caerá sobre ti. El mortal martillo de la muerte sobre ti. ¡Vamos, chiquitín!
3 different people looked directly at Sarah. Only you heard about the baby.
Mr. Donovan, we're with Child Protective Services. We received a report of severe neglect and unsanitary living conditions. We need to conduct an immediate home inspection. Behind me, my daughter called out, "Daddy, the timer went off." I stood there covered in flour, butter on my sleeve, chocolate chips, stuck to my shirt. The investigator looked me up and down with an expression of guilt. "Baby, come in." It wasn't really a question. My ex-wife had been filing complaints since I won custody. Like 2 little ghosts, white powder in their hair, on their faces, coating their clothes. My son had chocolate smeared across his cheek. My daughter was holding a spatula like a weapon. "We're making snickerdoodles," she announced proudly. "Daddy let us do the mixing ourselves." The lead investigator, a woman named Mrs. Franklin, wrote something on her clipboard. Her expression gave nothing away. I see. And how often that we baked together every Sunday. That it was our tradition. That my daughter wanted to be a pastry chef. Mrs. Franklin nodded slowly, still writing. "We'll need to inspect the bedrooms and speak with the children separately." The next hour felt like a year. They photographed everything. The stocked pantry, the clean bedrooms with actual toothbrushes and a holder shaped like a dinosaur. The chore chart on the
Where are you?
with gold stars. They asked my kids questions in the living room while I waited in the kitchen, heart pounding, hands shaking. I could hear my daughter's voice through the wall. "Daddy makes the best pancakes. He puts chocolate chips in them, but only on weekends because he says too much sugar makes our brains fuzzy." My son chimed in. He does all the voices when he reads Harry Potter. The Hagrid voice. Everything I built has Mrs. Franklin found me still standing in the kitchen when they finished. She set her clipboard down on the flour-dusted counter and looked at me directly for the first time since arriving. "Mr. Donovan, I want to be honest with you. The report we received described conditions that are frankly horrific. Cockroaches, rotting food, children sleeping on bare mattresses, bruises." She paused. "What I found
¡Idiota! Llegas tarde. Ahora el martillo de la muerte.
But I'm also flagging a reporter for a pattern of false claims. This is the 4th investigation in 8 months from the same source. That's not concerning. That's harassment. Our office will be forwarding this to the family court. The judge added a note to our custody agreement. 3 weeks later, any future contact from my ex had to go to attorney review, to attend counseling, and pay a fine for filing repeated false reports. She tried to fight and claim she was just a worried mother, but the pattern was too clear. 4 investigations, 4 unfounded cases. 4 times she tried to weaponize the system against her own children's happiness. My kids don't know any of this happened. They just know that Sundays mean flour bites and warm cookies and a dad who shows up. That's enough for them, and honestly, it's enough for me too. When CPS
Daddy. Leave me alone.
My son just liked the results. Mrs. Franklin nodded slowly, still writing. We'll need to inspect the bedrooms and speak with the children separately. The next hour, they'll write here. They photographed the stocked pantry, the clean bedroom with actual sheets on the beds, the bathroom with kids' toothbrushes in a holder shaped like a dinosaur, the chore chart on the refrigerator with gold stars next to each completed task. They asked my kids questions in the living room while I waited in the kitchen, heart pounding, hands shaking. I could hear my daughter's voice through the wall. Daddy makes the best pancakes. He puts chocolate chips in them, but only on weekends because he says too much sugar makes our brains fuzzy. My son chimed in. He does all the voices when he reads Harry Potter. The Hagrid voice is really funny. I pressed my palm against the counter and tried to breathe. Everything I built over the past 8 months, every bedroom, every bedtime story, every craft lunch, it all became like this for 2 straight weeks. Mrs. Franklin found the lipstick. She said, now,
Guys, it's getting so hard. Being happy. Happy.
when CPS showed up demanding
Being
to inspect
happy.
my home,
Being happy. Heart. Hello, hello, hello. Pineapple. Is that? Bus 7. Bye. Team sad. Team mad. What is it? Alphabet. Super powder manneristic epic drop with dome shit. I got this.
kids don't know any of this happened. They just know that Sunday.
I got this. I got this. No! No! I have to type all. Dude, I have to type all of this again. Pineapple. 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 Bus. Bus. Been angry. Where's the car? Alphabet. Comet. Go. Six. Blue. Ball. 12, 10, 12. Let's spell it right. I got this! No! Dude, what did I mess up?
Fined for filing repeated false reports. She tried to fight a claim she was just a worried mother. But the
Dude! What did I do wrong? Do y'all know what I got wrong? Volcano. Oh! I got this. I just fucking explode, like what the fuck? You want to water? Can you tell me that? Oh my. A lot. Got this. got this. I got this. Go. Well, I just walk.
The judge added a note to our custody agreement.
No, I like it. I like this part. Oh. No! I just flipped up. You like it? I got this. Your teeth. Yeah. Wow, I caught this shit so bad. What? Yeah! You fucking dickhead! I got this. How does this kid drive so good? I got this. I got this. I got this. Dude, can I shift lock?
The stocked pantry, the clean
Got this. I got this. I got this. Go. I got this. I got this. Where you going, Emily? Bye.
She pulled out a form and signed it. This case is unfounded, but I'm also
Dude, I can't. I got this. Go. I got this. Go. I got this. Go. I got this. No! No! What's this for? I got this. I got this. I got this. I know. Go. Go. Are you guys? I got this. I don't got this. What is this? I do have a way to do it, but it might end stream.